Hi everybody, it's Jess, your go-to YouTube dance commentator, and we're taking a look at something really fun. It is the BMSG The Boogie, and they are doing YAO 777, featuring a whole bunch of artists, one of them being 1OK Rock. Love that group. We have the dance practice for that, but before we look at that, we are going to look at the music video, because I've been wanting to see it anyway, so I thought this would be a great way to do that. I'm excited to dive in. I hope you are. Let's go. So fun. Oh man. Ooh, fire! Yeah! Wow. Yes. Yo! Wow! The whole riot happening behind her. Gosh, I love the ember look. Oh, he said, who needs a shirt? Whoa, that's so saturating in sound, right? Oh, I loved that. 1OK Rock has to probably be my favorite Japanese music artist. I adore their discography. I love the sound. Some of my most played songs are all from that band. So I even ended up watching their live concert one time on Netflix. So I loved seeing this collaboration, and it's a really nice way to be introduced to other artists through artists that you know, which is why collaborations can be so helpful. You're like, oh my god, Chico Carlito was going freaking ham, right? Like, that was really, really enjoyable. Okay, so we have the actual BMSG Boogie. This is what we're here for. That's what I'm recording, is for this. So let's see it. Here we go. I think it's the same people that were in the last one, but Sota choreographed it. Okay, that could be Seto. Because that's the goal today. It's to find my Waldo, which is Seto from Mazel. A deal's a deal. Cypher Circle. Oh my god, it's already done? Stop. Ridiculous. Oh, it's only a minute, like 15. Doesn't that make it so sad? It was so short. We know how long that song is. They could have done the whole song, maybe. I'm just teasing. Anyway, though, who is Seto? I think I know. It's our guy in white because he did breaking. And I know that you guys were very informative of Seto's career, which I think is really cool. Would I have been able to pick him up if they were all just kind of standing there? I don't think so. So we're gonna keep it to where I'm not out of the woods yet on it, and I think it's gonna be really funny. Where half the battle is enjoying what we're watching dance wise, and then the other half is trying to figure out who everyone is. I always struggle with that, and it's always really funny to watch. Okay, so we start. I love that we have once the music drops, a little heart pulse, and we all enter the chat. I love how we can hear in the space. Really fun. They're like, yeah! This song is so saturating. Like I said, so having movement that saturates but also doesn't just overkill, I think is really important. And I think they did pretty good. Alright, so I like the placements there. We drop it down, the pulse going in, meaning that you have this da-da-da-da-da-da, or you have this going in, just like that little heartbeat that we heard or saw earlier. I thought that was really cute. But it did, it associates to a pulse-like sound. It can. And so being able to see that in isolation with the lower body, I thought was really nice. We end up taking the arms, sitting it up, we cross it, and then we end up sending it out, interrupting the flow. We have a lot of isolations that interrupt, right? Then we send it up. That little box step, and then we redirect the torsos. I love the feature staying the course of their perspective in torso, which I like because by everybody counter leaning, it makes them naturally stand out. And if that's the way that you want to do it, that's a really nice way to do it. So we're here for it, right? So watch. He's the only one. So he hits on that heavy guitar sound with the drums to help assist that. Is nice. Now this move right here, if I'm remembering correctly, that's going to be a Tabetza, because sometimes I get confused the names between this move and then this move, because we see both. They are very different names in different origins, but so like this is the Daikue and this is the Tabetza. So if you didn't know, now you know. Go be curious about this. Chop Daily is a really good resource. Side note, if you want to learn all things Afro. I digress. And I like the body roll on that. And they end up doing a switch off on the hands. So we rotate it through, which is cool. So they kick it. And I like that we had the environment contribute to feature on that, where he kind of signals them off whenever they are in a stable check on that. It's really cool. And then they end up rotating the arms around. A lot of wrist rotations through. We have a trio. We cross it behind. There's a smoke, pas de bourrée. And then we go trace with some, it's like a ticking trace, but ticking, no, maybe a strobing trace. It was just interesting how it was glitched out. It was cool. I like the switch off, the pass off on that was really cool. And then I think that's my Seto today. He comes up, he ends up rolling, and then he ends up rebounding or pressing off of the leg to get him to rotate. The tap on the feet were really cool, and I love how everybody moves whenever he slides. Really cool way to give it a subtle controlling point from him, even though he's not controlling them at all, but they're contributing positively to his feature. Then he ends up doing a freeze, and I love the hop over it, which is really cool. So he ends up kicking, which is fun. So I love that. Where it looks like we're driving somewhere off a cliff. Like it's giving that, but we have a lot of our chest being used to help create that fullness. Then we press it out, we rotate it, we can't stop. And then it looks like an add-on. What's an add-on is when you start with a lower number, or starting with a lower number of people and then you build quantity, but they catch on from the point in which you are actively at in comparison to starting at the beginning of the sequence. That's what a canon would be. So I like that we see that. They isolate it, they cross it with the arms go up, good tension, and then we brush it, we rotate it, the fold over. So we have so many of these, which I thought is interesting. It's the third time I'm seeing it, but we're presenting it in a different way every time. I thought that was interesting. But I like our tutting switch off is cool. So we do a lot of, torso leans with isos. It's something that absolutely checks out with Sota's history. And also what we see from the Be First discography, they press it out. I like the taps on that is cool. And I like my feature just went, back in that hinge. Then you hear in this part. And then we go, they bring it back. I love that. And then we turn, he drops it. They go, yeah. So it's like they're, was it like a guitar pick? And they drop it down. Cypher moment with a body roll, freestyles galore. Toss it in. We have some threads. Then with some jab hybrids, which this song is so full with this heavy rock sound. I would say crump is such a good style. If you're passionate about it, throw that in there. I mean, don't throw in a culture that you don't know. That's not my point. I'm saying that sometimes if you see people subconsciously carry a crump posture, even if they're not a crumper, if you listen to the music, a lot of times that can give you a lot of information. Just like whenever you listen to an old school hip hop track, sometimes you just want to bop your head, right? And sometimes you want to actually like bounce. And a lot of it comes from, that's the beauty of understanding foundation and how it's relevant to the music. Like you can't understand foundation truly as full without understanding the music it's inspired and influenced off of. Like the music was first in most cases. So that's why my point there is if you see people get really subconsciously enter into the crump posture with the jabs and tosses and really rigid, a very masculine bag of approach, that could be why, is the music. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, like that right there. Right, so I like the lean. He goes in, you hear that, oh, I love the legato on it, is cool here. The heel toes. And then we end up kickball chaining it, which is nice. We switch it up. He loves using his legs. We're here for it. And then we all have a party. And then we all end up dropping to the ground. Yeah, they were fighting for their lives the entire minute. Minute 10. Like, there was no stopping on that one, which is really cool. And who knows how many takes they had to do for that. I love how they're like, it just shows you how, like, that's a straight on sprint. In order to do that as full as one can, and that's a sprint quality movement right there. And even if you're choreographing it, like Zota looked gassed, just because you choreographed it doesn't mean that your body's conditioned to do it in the way that you're trying to do it, if that makes sense. I'm here for it. I really liked this. I like that we actually got to look at the music video. It's really funny how this is only like a third of the length of the music video, full track. I don't mind it. It's fun. I'm here for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I got Seto right. Let me know. There's always going to be more to enjoy with the BMSG umbrella of artists. My goal is to kind of stay on top of the organization and be exposed to other groups outside of the ones that I've already mentioned. And of course, dive into LDH as well. Those are kind of the big ones I'm looking at the moment. It's going to be on Patreon first if you don't want to wait. And there's a chance some stuff will never pass for YouTube. Like, I have no idea how this is going to get launched on YouTube because copyright, depending on who's the artist. But I digress. I'm Jess. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.